have thought that Nia was a blade too?
No one.
Tell us,
It's
Nia.
not.
I just didn't, okay?
No, it's not okay.
You threw out subtle hints and we didn't pick it up.
Just children, aren't you?
I don't get why.
What do you mean?
You'll understand one day.
Hey, you know, me...
I like Rex's angst. Like, why didn't you tell us, Rex? I tried to. With the flashbacks and subtle hints of the camera.
haven't we?
To tell the truth, I am a little envious.
And I do also like this cutscene to be like, hey, Zeke, Nia, Rex, we have special connections with our
Leave a
chums.
scar.
And then
That's kind of
there's
part
more.
of art.
In that case, maybe not. No, that's not what I meant. It's just...
And remember what I mentioned last time or last episode about Morag and Tora being put into the background. It is nice. It is nice to give them a bit of attention, I suppose.
That we escaped, but we've got nothing to show for it.
But meanwhile, I like how
Don't
Tora
worry.
and Poppy just sitting on the
I know
bench.
where we have to go.
It's like, why couldn't we all just sit on benches?
Pyra's location? I think so.
They can't fit on there.
Near the World Tree. see
I
it
like how
erupting
Nia
Titan.
is trying to be a fanboy of Rex by ever dressing up in the same color as him.
Titan.
Everyone's going blue except Zeke.
Morag, there are tales of a land of the dead, and the cliffs.
A land of
lead
the
into
dead.
its depths.
A staple in
Yes.
lots of adventure games,
The
whether
land
they
of
be
Morytha.
platformers,
A place no living
RPGs,
soul
or
has
shooters.
ever witnessed.
Land
Well
of the Dead
then.
is still good. And Nia is doing her best peacock impression. With the multiple colours and funny multicolored tassels. Meanwhile, on the other side of town,
You here again? Is it passion or idiocy?
I don't know what it is with this cutscene. I find Patroke to be a little bit of a
And die, Mick.
a bit of a
I'm sure I'll get around to it.
immature brat here. I mean, that insult definitely is like piss off and die. It's like, wow, that's a childish response. To be honest.
I'm readying it for battle with
And
non-mortal
with her
opponents.
her greeting from Mikhail as well, it's like, Meg, what are you
What are you
doing?
talking about?
Yeah.
Immortal.
She's got that Valley Girl accent.
It's like, huh? What do you mean? I don't get it. It's like,
You don't mean.
I mean, Patroke is a badass, and she'll kill me she'd kill me if she were real. But still.
Did you want something?
And the fact that with this line right here,
Oh, food's ready. Get it while it's hot.
I
came all the way
wouldn't
here to
take
tell
you
me
for a
that?
cook, Patroka.
Got
Just saying.
quite the crush.
Mick Kyle, I'm gonna crush your.
Okay.
And awkward
Well,
pause
I bet
aside,
I'll eat this
I don't
delicious
know what
spread.
that insult was gonna go for. I mean, because you would assume like how they cut her off. It must be like, oh, she's gonna say something lewd. But for example, if you were to use, I don't know, crush your nether regions or crush your, I don't know, I guess other nether regions, they wouldn't make sense in that wording.
Well, I guess she said it because Mikhail's like, you've got quite the crush, and Pachuca wanted to play on that word.
I guess, but you could just say, I would crush your skull, I would crush your neck, I'd crush your sternum, or crush your legs. You could use any, but with just the way they cut it off, be like, oh, it's meant to be something naughty, but at the same time, what could you really do with that? As we get Poppy Buster's trust up to nothing because of sources of a certain type.
I must be an idiot or not very good at paying attention to detail, but I don't remember this farm being here.
I think it was always there.
I must not pay attention then.
Yeah, because the only reason why I can remember it being a thing was because we had the side quest of justice.
I mean, because I know those farms are down here, but I didn't know this one by Corinne's house was here.
No, it is. It's such a minute detail, especially when, on the grand scale of the adventure, the one thing that you're not going to... I going to is Corinne's farm.
Yeah.
So it's kind of understandable why that would be a missing point. But it seems like now we are back in a good old fun sit, and I tell you what, I never get tired of this music. It's just got the nice, relaxing, homey feel almost. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense if it's Rex's home.
I can't switch blades in the elevator.
Really? You can't?
No.
Abrona's just very possessive of elevators.
See, now I can. Then I can't now.
Rex, I want to be by you in close quarters. in the elevator, we do not switch, and I get to be close to you. Please. You shunned me once already. The Titan's running. We're not trying to hide the loading screen behind this, because look, a load screen is right there. And here we are, for the inlet. And I like how even here we have an up-on traveling bard here. So, good to know. We're using the cutscene assets, yay! And awkward as the music is not being heard at all. Cliffs of Morytha with little to no fanfare.
It's meant to be a dead titan, but it doesn't look like a titan to me.
No. So we're seeing all this negativity, all this pain, even having her marks. Don't get me wrong, her screaming and the effect that's going on in Pyra's body, it's all meant.
Look at all this trash.
It's all meant to be, you know, engaging and whatnot, and tense, and it is. It just doesn't have a good payoff.
Rex,
Mm-hmm.
are you okay?
It's like the Elpis Soul Cave.
Rex?
Yeah, but to me, I think this is worse than Episode K, because at least then you got to see Adam, you got to see the ghost, you got to see Nia's awakening. You know, something that actually had payoff. It added something. You got a look at Adam. You got to have a look at Nia's blade form. I'm just repeating myself over and over again, but at least you got payoff, and you got the Klaus scene as well. Be like, oh my god, the space. And you get the impression here that Pyra is running away because Malos is erasing everything.
Why are you running? Why are you protecting this garbage?
Because with every
Aegises don't need these things.
with each image
You want
being
to be free of them,
being
as
burnt,
I do.
you would say like, oh, she's forgetting everything. And again, it's all very tense and creative. The fact that you can only assume that she's going through Pyra's mind.
All right then, if that's what you want, I'll do it for you.
And here's a spoiler. All that cutscene did it build Pyra as a character? Did it make a lasting impact to the story? Does it create a new intrigue for Rex and Pyra's bond to be renewed? No. The only thing this entire area achieved, is that Malos discovers he can have a big gun. That's it. It's like, if Malos didn't need another reason to be like, ooh, I'm fierce, intimidating, and, you know, all the other good stuff, or bad stuff in whichever way you want to put it. Yeah, sure, put a giant robot with a giant gun on there. Yeah, okay, that makes the antagonist
It'll be my pleasure.
more intimidating, I guess. Even though what's Malos done? He's kicked Rector's ass on more than one occasion. He's bested Pyra. He's killed Vandom. He's tried to kill Nia. He's took the Omega Feta. He's doing what he is to Pyra. He's with Jin. He's with Rest to Torna. I don't think Malos needs any reason more. Everyone's wanting to kick his ass.
I know.
So, but again, it's like, oh, now Malos has a giant robot. Okay, cool. You could have just done that with, like, Malos saying, "Hey, I've accessed this thing or this database."
And since we've gotten Nia again, I do like the design on her. Like, she's got those little tassels at the bottom, and she's also got bells hanging from her bow there.
So it's like a real proper cat.
Uh-huh.
Gee, I wonder what animal they based Nia off. I don't know. It's just this area. I don't hate it, not at all. But my God, it frustrates the hell out of me. And now go back to Torna, which I'm glad they didn't have to change a lot with this cutscene. Regarding Torna, but still. Although you could possibly say that she doesn't have her Torna Knight's medal on there, but you know, that's just a minor detail.
I think that was before she got knighted.
Because
that happened.
Oh yeah,
Before the desert and before
True.
Oresco.
That's my mistake.
Or just a lump of meat.
So again, you're building it up. But let's say, oh, she's a husk. She is, you know, her memories are gone. She will not remember Rex, father, or who she is, if she's even alive, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Come forth, Ophion!
They're building it up. And what does it get? Sweet FA. This is the coolest scene Xenomorpha's got to give. And I don't mean, and I'm not saying this because of, it's a Cliffs of Morytha. Oh, that's what you mean. No. This includes the land of Morytha as well. I don't like you. Piss off. I want to prolong this scene as much as possible.
She knew that. That's why she came quietly.
But didn't they say that they reactivated Ovion back in Tantel?
Yeah.
So why then, if they reactivated and reprogrammed it, it's still attacking them? You would have thought if they were as smart as they thought, they would have erased that. But again, I could be just overthinking things. I probably am. I probably do a lot about the series, but still, it stands to reason. I mean, again, okay. Story aside, what does this place have to give? Does it have like an ultra powerful, unique monster? No, an Ansel and a snake.
Well, it does have a level 100 at the top.
Yeah, okay, that's a driver. Nothing that we have, nothing different than we've seen beforehand. And it also has weirdly a back entrance. Well, I say back entrance,
And
but
something like this that you're gonna miss out on.
yeah. And you know what? That's the way you gotta go.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it's got a back entrance, if you can call it back entrance. Like, why make the entrance so obtuse? And here's the thing I can't. Here's the thing I don't like. Oh, guess what? You found a secret area. I had to go this way anyway. So
I know, that's what I was gonna say.
So it's not secret. It's just condescending there in that case. Be like, yep, So yeah, this is a secret. Good for you. If you wanted to advance the story, you had to find it. I don't know. I get the fact that they're trying to make these designs and these environments like mazes because that's how nature is. There is no straight lines in nature. But still, though, just the fact that this is a not nature. This is a video game, a man-made thing. You don't have to apply so much to those rules, I guess.
Ha! Puppy boosters engaged.
It just makes it insulting almost. Be like, well done! You found the only way to go.
And the field skills here are annoying because, like, you're climbing up, like, the wind mastery that I just did, but there's also these vines, and there's a point where I have to jump down. Oh, I need earth mastery. Jump down, wolf rig, blah, 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 blah. Do all that. Jump back up.
Yeah, sure. And here's the thing. A fun fact about those vines, in our main project playthrough, there's a point in there in which you stick too much to the right, you'll fall off and die, respawn at the very beginning of that secret area, and you'll have to do all that over again. It's a waste of time. Again,
It sounds fun.
I don't hate Morytha, but to me, the music isn't as it's not very exciting or very interesting to me.
Puppy boosters engaged.
Environments, it's not very interesting. It's pretty much like Temperantia, but with a little bit more forestry put in. Here's the thing, if it's forestry, it's a rotting titan. It's like that. This shouldn't be a thing. I mean, you could say, oh, perhaps maybe there's because it's a rotting titan. Perhaps that could create an interesting weather effect. Maybe like, oh no, dead skin cell rain. It could poison you or something like that. But no, it's nothing like that. It's man-made. Yet there are planks here, and yet there are ether lights here. So it's just like, oh.
And the level design, because like the neural pass,
like that. We didn't even try. We didn't fake that. That wasn't like a joke. That literally just happened.
That was poor
And
judgment.
like I said, you get put back here. Why? Make this a secret area by all means, but keep it as a bloody exclusive because otherwise it just gets tedious and annoying. And here's the thing, you can't be guaranteed that you have good blades to cover every basis. We're lucky. This is New Game Plus for us. But what if like you only had enough for this area, but then had to switch back for the next field skill? It's a waste of time. It's bloody annoying. And there are worse sound. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See right there. Right there. What's the difference? What about that aspect of the vine that was different to like a smidge to the left?
And this neural path right here with rocks that you can accidentally soar over.
Yeah. Because Rex decides at some point he wants to take flight. You don't know. It's our pathways. I get it for aesthetic-wise. It's meant to be tense, be like, oh no, narrow cliffs and whatnot. But it just drives me crazy when things like that and that can kill you and being put back to the very start with all of the nonsense that we've talked about make it just a horrible design. And this isn't even the fact about it being a rotting titan. We've heard so much about Torna and a little bit about Judicium, even to the Gormod and Urian War, and yet this place, it's a rotting titan. Oh well, what titan was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
What used to live there? I don't know. What culture? I don't know. Did it have anything special? I mean, why is it dying? Was there a massive war? Oh my god, did the Aegis War do this? Did the Aegis War kill it? You get nothing. You get stagnate. It's like you have so much, and rotting titans and the fact that living space has been a sort of thing that Rex is, you know, kind of invested in, and yet you've got nothing of this. And this isn't even getting into the fact that the reason we're here is, oh my god, we gotta hurry. Pyra's gonna get, you know, the life and memory sucked out of her. And yet, nothing happens.
But don't be mad at me. All I'm doing is reclaiming what was stolen from me.
I do
You're
like
never
how
going to see her
Malos is not gonna bother explaining to Rex,
make me
you know,
laugh.
you
You know
about that.
Look
Rex, you're
at you.
wrong. She
That salvager brat I
as she
picked
can
up in
cut.
Argentum.
As she can
Standing
cut
here
off her
with
link
gall to
anytime.
challenge
I like how it doesn't need to repeat itself, so that's efficient.
You did well to make it this far. But
And I guess this is a thing I kind of like, but also wish there was more context when we meet Klaus. I don't know why Malos has the need to have a Monado of sorts. I mean, of course, of course, there's links between Klaus's world and this and this world and Shulk's world. But I don't know.
That's one of the reasons why I put Shulk on there. It's like Monado versus Monado.
This'll be, and it'll be awesome. I just wish Klaus put up a brief no, like there was a power, and it got split into 2 swords, or 3 swords if you want to count Manus. Perhaps they could say, maybe Malos beating Malos will give Pyra's memories back. As far as I know, this fight does nothing. It just gets Malos out the way for a brief moment. And that reminds me, this fight is pretty much pointless anyway, isn't it? He says no cheating, as we're in New Game Plus.
I'm gonna kill you!
Don't you know when to give up, Malos?
Here's another thing. We beat Malos. And yet what happens in about 10 minutes time?
He falls.
He falls, and guess what? He comes right back in the next 10 minutes. So what? So what's the point?
Is that so? Oh, you
I-
sweet talker, Neil.
I get it's meant to pace itself, I suppose. I don't know. But it could have been like you could have cut for the fight short.
I wonder if this fight's here just to show Nia's development and also the Easter egg of, ooh, Malos has a Monado.
I guess.
You got it. Follow my lead. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like this cutscene showing Rex and Nia's bond, and I gotta give extra credit for Malos' voice actor. Not just in this scene, but the entire game itself. He definitely plays the part of like malicious. I want to kill every blade. It's like he plays the part well.
What?
I don't know,
Is that it?
and I don't think this is meant to come off as comedic, but I think it does. Malos gets inflated.
Nia! What have you done to me?
I alter the replication rate of your body cells.
I have
Even
pointy
mortal
shoes.
blade is
What's
made
the
from
point in
same stuff as
look
any
into
other
that?
being. I use that to my advantage.
This is why.
He has big cells, as he cannot lie.
Who knows? See ya.
See ya, even though there was a literal cliff right there. Here's the thing though. Now that we know what we know, he survived a brutal attack from Mithra and the Artifice. And spoiler, he's no longer there. You know where he is? He's at the very end of this place. Okay, so let's see now. We're gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna keep track of the time. So, okay, so there's 20 minutes or 20 seconds there. But just keep going. Just keep going. Cape Olulu. And there's the end of Morytha. That's it. Another point. That's Morytha in a nutshell. Nothing much to see. Even these sodding ruins we're looking at right now has no context. Like, oh my god, it's a titan that's near the world tree, and it even has like a makeshift altar to do that. That's it. We have seen the majority of the Cliffs of Morytha, albeit there is some secret areas like super bosses and whatnot, and so on and so forth. Or at least the one driver. So there's literally been nothing else. It's just such a small area, and yet there's nothing to see despite it being portrayed as a big deal. A rotting titan that's right near the world tree, has altars next to the world tree, even is home to one of the artifices, yet has nothing. Nothing else. I'm just retreading old ground, but still though.
Truly.
Wait, Protector, this is the way we're meant to go!
Would it be to have a duel here?
Oh, this guy, you say? Why not? Why not? This is the most intriguing thing that we're gonna get into. And just for clarity's sake, just for the sake of brevity and quickness of this project as well, we've got some custom difficulty, so this guy is not going to be a problem whatsoever, but still though, he's going to be here just for the sake of it in this video.
Oh, to take that cobber guy.
Oh god, he's Australian I think. Take that cobber! But regardless, it's just... Why is this driver here? I mean, because I know it's a super boss, so there's no need for context, but it's just screaming. It's just screaming for potential, and yet nothing comes of this area. Just what could have been? What could have been? We could have had. I've had many things done, and I get that this is meant to be a rescue mission for Pyra, so you know you don't have to get all of the world building in one go. I get that, but we never outright have to come back here, do we? No. So, if you are not one for side quests...
Oh, I remember that really painful botany thing we had to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, so if you're not a fan for side quests, and in this game, I would absolutely not blame you for being such one. You don't have any inkling to come back here, unless you want to fight Ophion, in which case you don't fully know if he's here, if he's here or not.
I'm Morag.
Yeah. Nia is inside Morag. That is a weird thing to say. It's... it pays so much attention to one thing and then nothing on the other.
I could see how hard you were applying yourself.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you.
And that's great. And for that level 100, we only get common cause and money.
Wow.
Yep. Not worth the... Even the rewards suck in this area. You are next to a level 100, I guess in class him as a super boss, and yet he's boring. How do you mess that up? Yeah, I think I should jump down there. Because it's giving these chests, it's giving these secret area prompt sound, it's saying, good job, you did it. Hey, if you have to literally put your secret areas into obvious places in which you've got to go, what's the point? No, random traveling bars here. Okay, good to know. I don't know if the Land of Morytha was put in last minute or something else like that, but this just screams like such a waste of potential. And so it has been like what, maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Go truck. Weird name, but regardless. And now here's something that I've stated before.
Jin,
Here's the
what
thing.
did you do to her?
What if Pyra's
I already told
5 minutes and he's back? What's the point?
stolen from me 5 centuries.
You could have just cut off the fight and have like the cliff fall under.
You didn't think you could put me down that easy.
Ay.
I am an Aegis.
And I said before during the main project, so if you didn't see it, I'll say once more.
Did he climb up there or fly or what?
Maybe an artificial blade took him and flew him away. I don't bloody know. In this place, it's going to explain Jack.
Pathetically hard to hold on to her memories of you. But in the end, I got them all.
And here's the thing, Ma says yes, her memories. She fought me, but I got them all.
Steal my memories. Cute stuff like that. Sorry, boy. You came to this desolate place for nothing.
That's an all too fitting description.
Pyra.
And again, I'll get to my point. This I said before in the main project. So, what if from this, what if Pyra did lose her memories and she doesn't remember Rex, who she is, or what she's doing? That would be a good point for Rex. Be like, Jin, I get it now. You hate the cycle of blades because Pyra doesn't know who I am anymore. I get the pain. But no, you don't get that. It's just like, you hurt Pyra again. For like, what, the 5 times? And as much crap as I've given this entire scene, I do like this Rex's speech of realization. Be like, yeah, I get Pyra's feelings.
So,
But still.
And this is where his voice actor actually does well.
Oh yeah, a stellar job. It's not overly dramatic. He's not bawling out. It's very firm.
and go to Elysium.
And the song and this fight and Fanna's fight scene is pretty good. Although I do like how Pyra was behind Rex and is now in front of them all. But regardless, details. Okay, this is a cool fight. Every interaction is awesome, whether it's the first fight with Malos or this one. And even later on, if you want to, the fight with Ophion, that's pretty cool as well. It can be. But I feel like this place was sacrificed just to have cool fights, when it could have been so much more. And the fact that it's now just cut off, it's like, why? Get a little bit of vindication, but take Malos out and not Jin. Oh no, I do like the constant notion of us being able to, of us being unable to take these guys down. It's a constant threat, which I really like.
It's all about Rex's. You can beat them with the power of friendship. Friendship can't beat them all the time.
Yeah. It's a realization that I think Finland's tried to hold on to, and I think he's slowly getting past it.
If such a power didn't exist.
No, and Mithra's dressed up as Pyra. Please like me. I dress like Pyra now.
Abandon you. When you are injured, I feel your pain. When you feel pain,
And this, I feel like the end of this area is really good with the music, with the conversation that these three are having, I guess. It's really sweet. I just feel like this environment deserved more exploration.
that's a promise.
But still, though,
I'm going to Elysium for you. I'm doing
it's
all
hard
this
not to live It's a lovely scene.
Even Mithra's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like a maze.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find your place in this world.
But it's a problem between the Japanese animation and the English voice acting. Rex is saying it with a mildly raised voice. And the animation is and now Rex is back to being a bit. But I don't think it's his fault entirely because of the way his mouth is animated there.
Mm-hmm.
This is our whole being.
This is a nice
Is the
and
power
again,
granted.
Myth and Pyra back to their original designs.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still sure you want this?
I do like this as preview.
Do you love this world?
Yes. Mia. Iserta. And you, Rex.
And everyone else, yeah.
Because you're in it.
And Mythra's got nothing to say on that. Let's join hands in the power of friendship. Yay. 1, 2, 3, go team! It'd be something that's cheesy that the Rex would say.
What? How?
Now this is the Monada. I mean the Aegis's power.
Sword!
Isn't that the one we tried to find in the Cliffs of Morytha? Oh god! And now we go. Huh? Who are you? who are you, Numa?
I like how it has her name there.
Yep, name. Yeah, name there.
Pyra, Mithra.
In a distinct,
Rex.
in a
Onward.
dis-
All is well. I am lost no longer.
in a particular area. Let's put it that way. No, my suit! I like that suit.
What's this?
That's better, don't you think?
I could get used to this.
I'm not gonna ask who you are or what you've done, but I don't care. I got a new sword. Me dude. And here we go. I like how Jin is already half dead. And he's toppled, and now Jin is gone, and Malos is going the same way like the dodo. That was embarrassing for you guys. And no cheating. Malos. You sound like everyone cheating except Malos EG. All joking aside though, it's a lovely scene and I do love it. Especially with I guess Rex Pyra becoming true about their feelings, as cheesy as that bloody sounds. But still though, I just don't feel like this environment deserved to be sacrificed just for this.
I don't get it. But I'm not complaining.
And I'll admit, despite everything that the Cliffs of Morytha gives, this seems pretty epic.
Oh yeah, definitely. If there's one thing that Monolith does for FJRPGs, it's making great set pieces. And despite us, getting on them about reusing, assets and reusing animations, the unique animations that they give, they're great. They're absolutely fantastic. The effects, like smoke and explosions. So some might call them, a little cheap, but still, it's the way Monolith use them, which is very, very, very lovely.
Rex.
And this is another point in which I really like.
Now, or you'll live to regret it.
It's a lovely aspect on like trying to humanize an antagonist.
That's all. I won't let you stop me.
That's not going to happen.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the spectrum, I like how they even have them come out of the shadows like a generic bad guy. In case you forgot, I was here. I'm walking out of the shadows.
Destroy the world.
And then the universe, I suppose.
And then we'll have nowhere to live.
Yeah, because that's a good way to do it.
Created by the architect to erase existence. The ultimate weapon. The Endbringer.
The Telethia. Oh no, wait.
And Elmo's like, what?
Is to destroy.
We don't have that here.
Endbringer. That is why I must go to Elysium.
And this is a retrospectively a kind of depressing moment in this cutscene, because this isn't Malos.
Serious boy.
Because Malos is just being influenced by a Malphus because Driver. So this might not be what Malos really wants.
You're deeply mistaken.
Enough. I know I'm right.
And I like it because it's focusing haughty tension on like, hey, Malos and Jin are the enemies, and this is right after. Well, I guess not right after we get told, hey, Indol is kind of blackmailing Tantel. Oh, let's forget about that though, because we have Malos. He's evil. He's evil, you know. Malos is evil.
Now it would be cool to battle Ophion and Siren in this scene.
Oh yeah,
how he did in Torna.
Yeah, just have like say that set piece in the background or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe this might have where they got the idea. Be like, would it be awesome if you could do that?
Pyra, I'm fine.
And maybe there's an idea on what his cutscenes are here. It's such a grand spectacle and focusing so much on these characters. You forget about the guy who's really pulling all the strings in the background, i.e. Malphus.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good veil. And then they died. The end. The fear she carries, and also the boy, the dead boy in which he's carrying right now, to the grave.